It's so varied, and that no 2 days are ever like I have quite a short attention span, and so it's really good to have that variety, but also the combination of being able to see the same child through their journey as they grow up and getting to know them and the family.
So you can go from being sort of a neonatologist to being paediatric intensive care, you can be a community-based paediatrician, or indeed any of the sort of many sort of adult specialties, but in children, sort of neurology and haematology.
I'm on the general paediatric rota, so I still keep my hand in. I still do the general take, still see very ill children in A&E and on the wards.
My day job is in paediatric A&E. I'm a trainee there, and I'm currently working in a major trauma centre.
And I work in such a highly diverse borough where there's such deprivation that it's just such a massive need to look at the sort of holistic aspects. Sometimes in order to get families to engage, you have to change their social situation. So I sometimes help get families rehoused.
I've been really fortunate to be working on a quality improvement initiative that does just that, called PATCH, which is providing assessment and treatment for children at home. So we acquired a charity grant and we're piloting a sort of hospital at home nurse-led service for children.
I've been able to get involved in a lot of management and leadership during my training. I was lucky enough to get an out-of-programme experience and complete something called a Darcy Fellowship, and that was centrally funded and fully supported by the School of Paediatrics.
My paediatric training has allowed me to move abroad, even for a full year, where I was able to go to Uganda to set up neonatal and epilepsy services in a small rural community.
But during my ST1 to 3, I was also an academic clinical fellow, and I spent 9 months doing research on neonatal brain injury at the Evelina London Children's Hospital.
I managed to fast track my training and spoke to the London School of Paediatrics. It was very flexible and allowed me to take 6 months out of my programme and work in paediatric intensive care and get some experience there.
Opportunities have arisen over the last few years for me to be part of sort of informing some of the national agenda around emergency paediatrics, and sitting on the intercollegiate board for emergency standards for children has been really fascinating work.
During these years I've developed quite a strong interest in paediatric allergy, so my future plans include taking a research fellow position up in Southampton to work on various paediatric allergy studies.
So clinically I've always had an interest in cardiology from my PICU rotation, so I'm teaching myself, being taught and supervised in echocardiography and neonates.
And I'm forever thankful for the opportunities that I've been afforded by paediatric training in this country.
Every day is different. Every day you're faced with new challenges, and I won't lie, it's hard work. But at the end of the day, you really feel like you've made a difference, and let's be honest, that's why we do this job.